Hey y'all, week three. Week three is over and it kind of flew by, but this week has been good to me. At first, actually, no. I struggled at the beginning of the week. I don't remember why. I think it's because like 3 days went by super fast and I didn't even know what I did during those 3 days. Then after, I recentered. I was like, okay, bitch. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember why. I think it was just like the waves of like healing or emotions. Like I was more sensitive. Oh, it was like my week before my period, that's why. But I'm gonna reflect. I'm gonna post this video. This is gonna be a little quicker because I still want to read my week 4 chapter. And I'm going to the gym in about an hour. I have to leave, so I want to make sure I got time to read and to get ready. So the first thing is, how many days this week did you do your morning pages? How was the experience for you? If you skipped a day, why'd you skip it? I did the morning pages every week, except one time I did it at night before bed because when I was on the subway, because when I have school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have to wake up at 6 in the morning to go on the subway. And usually I tell myself that I'm gonna write the morning pages on the subway because it's just easier. I'm not gonna wake up at 5:30. I mean, I did the first week, but it's not sustainable. On Tuesday I had to stand because of how crowded it was, so I couldn't write. And then on Thursday, I just slept in the subway. I was exhausted. So I wrote those later in the day. I think on Thursday I wrote it after my class. On Tuesday, somewhere in the middle of the day as well. And yesterday, I wrote them. No, 2 days ago. Doesn't matter. One of the times I wrote it in the evening, and it was in a smaller notebook I have at home because I was sleeping at my parents' house, and I don't have like my big notebook that I usually use. I use this one for my morning pages, so they're huge. But the other one's like probably like this big, but I still wrote. That's what counts. So yeah, I find that morning pages, it's important to do in the morning if I can, but like if I can't, I just do it later in the day, and that works best for me, and it still gets that like ball rolling of, getting my thoughts out and how I'm feeling out, even if it's later in the day. I did almost skip it that time. I did it at night, so, but I didn't. And how was the experience writing? It's better. Like I'm not as much as like in the first 2 weeks. I don't write negatively anymore. If I have like a negative thought or something that's like comes into my mind, I literally swear to God, I just ignore it and then keep writing about what I'm writing about. And it completely takes my mind off of that thing and I forget it. And I guess especially in the second week, I started noticing that and doing it more. And then now it's the third week and I already feel like it's kind of leaving me and I'm a lot more positive about what I write. Or at least even if I'm not feeling positive or something not positive happens, I approach it like with compassion, which is amazing. And even outside of the morning pages, like throughout the day, if something happens or I'm really tired, like I do my best to clock myself and to be nice to myself and first recognize that I am not in a good state. I am hungry. I am tired. I am exhausted. I am overwhelmed. Like I make sure in my head to consciously acknowledge that, because if I don't, then I think that I am just like that and this is how I am. And yeah, which is not true. It's just like a moment, it's gonna pass. So yeah, that has been good. I think I had something else to say. Yeah, clocking myself when something uncomfortable happens. I can't remember. I think I had something else to say. I just wake up more positive now because it's just this positive loop of things, which is amazing. And I'm only on the third week. Dude, I have fucking 9 more weeks to go. 9 more weeks. I can't imagine what's gonna happen by the 12th week, how I'm gonna be. Damn it, I had something to say. I had something else to say. I still don't read my morning pages back. I feel like it's like a one-time thing. I write and then I let it be. I let it go. So I don't like over analyze or over whatever. Because the things I don't remember most of what I write. It's usually like I don't know what to write. Blah, 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 blah. Or like if a song's stuck in my head, I'll just like write out the part that's like stuck in my head. Like it's a lot of just like getting the junk out, but sometimes I'll write something that's like not junk and I'll just naturally remember, and throughout the day it'll just be in my mind, like not at the forefront of my mind, but it'll be there. So I'll be thinking about it. Like for example, I yesterday I think I wrote all the parts of my body that are weak because I went to the gym and whew, I was exhausted. I felt pain in my back, then I felt pain in my knee, then I felt pain in my shoulder. Like I wrapped this shit today because like sometimes I sleep on it really bad and I pull the muscle here. Anyways, my body's been like not pristine, not super thriving. So I wrote down everything and I actually looked back on those morning pages, at least after I wrote them, and I underlined everything that, I was having an issue with, and there was a lot. And I was just thinking about it now and just ruminating on it. And I like the morning pages because it gives you a lot of space to digest those things and there's no pressure, like zero pressure to write anything. And I don't know, it's amazing. Do the morning pages. Do the morning pages. Did you do the artist day this week? Yes, yes, and it was awful. That was like in brackets written. What did you do? How did it feel? So I was like going back and forth. I literally didn't know what my artist day was this week, and then it was like Wednesday, and I was like, man, I don't know what to do. I got school the whole day tomorrow, and then Friday I'm working, whatever, whatever, doctor appointment, whatever, whatever, which is like bullshit making excuses because obviously if you want to do something, you will always find the time to do it if you really want to do it. And then on Thursday when I had school, I went after my first class and after I wrote my morning pages, I went to this thrift store and ooh, I got these jeans right here. I actually made a haul in another video. I got those jeans and I got this turtle necklace. Super cool. And I got a t-shirt. And I got a t-shirt and yeah. And yeah. And I was there for like an hour and a half. Oh, 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 oh. I didn't try on my tattoo sleeve. Okay. They had this tattoo sleeves that you can like try on, right? But they were like in a package, so like I had to buy it, right? And it's like fucking crazy to imagine that I'd have like a tattoo sleeve. Imagine I was like, hey guys. Well, no, this actually looks fake. And if I actually got like a sleeve, I'd have it go onto my hand because otherwise it like looks cut off. But it's like, imagine me being like, hey guys, I like what? That's fucking crazy. Imagine like me flexing at the gym and it's like this. And it's like this. Like what? The fuck? That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Anyways, and I wore it with like a t-shirt that kind of had like blue waves too, so it actually was kind of matching. It was super cool. But yeah, I went to the thrift store. They were playing like super loud punk. I already like briefed my haul and my experience at the thrift store in another video. But yeah, it was fun. It felt like I was actually buying, like I bought that. I actually felt like I was buying something I normally wouldn't buy. And it wasn't that expensive. And I was kind of treating myself. It felt like I was like having fun. I tried on a couple other clothes I didn't end up buying. And I just like, I don't know, it felt good. And I stopped at like a bookstore, flipped through some books. It just felt like a date, like going out downtown, popping into random stores. It felt nice. It felt good, even though I kind of decided it on a whim. Like, I just went to go. Actually, I only went to the thrift store initially to find a t-shirt that I saw the other week, but I didn't buy because I was hesitant and it was super cool. It was like tie-dye, but you know the tie-dye that's like it has like the inside over here dyed like a certain color and then the front is another color. It looked so cool and I didn't get it. It was like dark gray. And I was like, no, it's kind of overwhelming, like because it was like super dark grays and like I don't know, I wasn't sure about it, and it was like a sport, like football team on the front, and I'm like, bitch, I don't know. I don't know, I was hesitant to buy and then I didn't, and also it wasn't like big oversized, which is what I normally wear. It would have probably fit me a little tighter. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't find it again, but it was super cool. So that was like the initial reason I actually went to the thrift store. But then as I was there, I was like, wait, this is like actually, even on the way there, when I stopped at the bookstore, I'm like, wait, this is actually like my artist day. And then I was like conscious about that. And so I was having fun and I let myself have fun. So that was my artist day. It was fun. Next question. I also keep consciously telling myself to drink more water. Imagine this was like vodka. Okay. Ooh. Did you experience any synchronicity this week? What was it? That is a really good question, and it's interesting. This is the first time this book is asking me the question. Because, was it? I mean, it was on Thursday last week where I think I talked about it. I went to the library instead of my class, and I was flipping through like photography books. And eventually, blah blah blah, I was there for like 3 hours flipping through these books, and then I found this. I keep opening it, closing it. Oh my god. Okay. I found this book that came in a box set, and you take it out, and it had like cards, like cardboard printouts, of, like high res of photos, right? And I was flipping through them, no, 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 no. And there's this one that stood out to me, and it was like a newborn baby in a bathtub, like headshot angle. It was like looking, it wasn't looking, its eyes were closed, but it was front and center, and you can kind of see the legs of the mom. And I just stared at that picture. I don't know why. The newborn looked so peaceful, and I just like stared at that picture, and for some reason, like, I don't know why it it drew me in. And then I was on the subway back, right? And I saw this guy flipping through, like he was in a wheelchair and he had like a stack maybe like this thick, and he was flipping through them, and they looked about the same size as those printouts that I was looking at, and they were super like bright, like they had looked like they had a lot load, they looked like art pieces. And I look over and I went, oh, that's crazy, because it's not like every day I look through cardboard printouts of photos. And then I see a person in a wheelchair like flipping through them like on a subway immediately after. Like you don't see that every day. But I was like, maybe I'm reading too much into it. The guy comes up to me and he was like, I'm selling my art. Like, here, I actually have it this time to show you guys. He's like, I'm selling my art, and he's like, I'm selling my art, and I said that like 3 times. And he's like, yeah, like, I needed to support my newborn baby. And the thing is I didn't even realize in the moment when I was filming the YouTube video, it was called I Had a Very Something and Curious Day Today. When I was watching that video back, I realized as I was talking that that is the, oh my god. And I remember I got home and I was like that video, how I am in that video, like I was so like, that was the craziest thing, synchronicity. But there's so many throughout the days, like I can't remember. Were there any other ones this week? That was like the most notable that happened literally a week ago, a little over a week ago. Crazy, crazy. But that one was huge. That one was. I told my mom, and she's like, "Are you sure it wasn't a dream?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Okay. Next question: were there any other issues this week that you consider significant to your recovery? Describe them. I mean, yeah, kind of clocking out the first like half of the week and like being, I guess, not planning, because I never really plan. I'm not great at organizing my time and planning, and I struggle with that. But it's like I was checked out. I don't know what, and I don't know what happened, but I wasn't that present, and I feel like I need to consciously keep, it feels like a muscle, like I'm training my muscle to like be present, or when I'm having a hard moment, like to be nice to myself. Like it strains my brain. It's strange. It's strange. Any other issues? No, I mean, I'm still avoiding school. That's like, I guess, an issue. Like, I'm not really doing my work and I'm pretty behind, but like, I'm just not doing it. It's like out of sight, out of mind, and I'm not worried about it. But like, on the low, I'm like, it's there and it lingers, when you know you have to do something, but you don't do it. But it doesn't like freak me out. Like, last semester, I was like that when I was behind on work, but now I'm just kind of like, it's there. I feel it. It's there, but I'm gonna ignore it. So that's where I am at. And yeah, I'm super blessed this morning. The sun is shining through my window. I ate a really good breakfast. I'm going to the gym. It's a good day today. But yeah, I'm thinking about that schoolwork. Yeah, so that's it. I was gonna say it's a quick video, it's 16 minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna go read my next chapter. And excited for week 4. I'm pretty sure week 4 I'm like not allowed to read books. That's gonna be crazy. Peace out.